I'm Michaela Weaver, Chief Executive of the Alcohol Coach and founder of the Calibration Shift. I'm guessing that you are a highly motivated individual, that you are motivated to achieve, you're motivated to have, you're motivated to goals. And in many circumstances and occasions, you've achieved, you have met your goals, whatever they might be. It's likely that all of that has worked extremely well for you. A couple of hiccups along the way, but you believe in that way of working because you're highly motivated, and all of that is perfectly normal, and all of that is perfectly good. The problem is when things like alcohol, nicotine, other drugs all become embroiled with that. And I'm going to talk about alcohol specifically right now. It can be applied to anything where we are overdoing. So we talk about over drinking. I would like to think that when you have seen through the illusions of alcohol in its entirety, you won't see any benefit in it at all. So as highly motivated people, when we come upon a problem that we want to solve, we use our will, our strength of character, our determination to solve the problem, because that's what we do. It's what works. And if that doesn't work, then we just do more of it. We try harder. We work harder. We put more into it. We try a different way. We're motivated. So the natural aspect of motivation in human life is part of our evolution and our survival. Everything about what we do and how we operate originates from our need to survive. Many of those things just don't apply anymore. Not in the way that's been interpreted internally by us. You see, if you imagine our ancestors foraging, they find the berries, they are sustained. That felt good. And so the next time they feel that rumble, they are motivated to go and find the berries. And the berries they find. And when they spot them, they get a rush of reward for doing the work. And that rush of reward comes in the form of dopamine. Dopamine is the motivational neurotransmitter hormone released by the brain. It is designed to keep us alive. Without it, we would have just eaten the berries, felt okay, and then, well, just sat there. In fact, we might not have even bothered going for the berries in the first place. And so the next time your ancestors went to the berries, expecting that feeling of reward, it didn't quite come. It was a bit less. And so they were motivated to go further, forage more. And then when they found the other plants, the other roots, the multicolored that was needed to sustain life, they got another reward of dopamine. Oh, I see it. I've got it. I want it. So had our ancestors been given the same reward for doing the same thing forever, well, there wouldn't have been a forever because they would have died. They couldn't have survived just on the berries from that one plant. It would have run out. There was a need to be motivated to do more, go further. And it is that very human aspect of survival that causes us to get caught in the alcohol trap. Have you heard yourself or those around you saying, just doesn't touch the sides anymore? I can drink. I can drink for the US, I can drink for Australia, I can drink for Wales, England, Scotland, Ireland, Canada. Boy, can I drink. Doesn't touch the size. I can have 500 ml of wine. It makes no difference to me. Nothing. Just doesn't do anything for me. We call it tolerance, being able to handle. Well, I call it the basic human survival mechanism at work. Of course you have to have more. Of course you're going to have less of a result. You see, the difference between our ancestors and the natural dopamine released for our survival, they had to work in order to get the reward, whereas all we have to do is go to the fridge or into the cellar and crack another bottle. There is no work. And yet we still need to have more and more for less and less of a result. And back to the beginning, as a highly motivated, high achieving person, and those around you who are also highly motivated, high achieving, it is likely that you would make a very, very highly motivated drinker, because literally nothing is going to get in the way of you getting what you want. So the solution, therefore, does not lie in utilizing the thing that gets us all of the other things that we have brought to our lives that benefited us, because alcohol doesn't benefit. It is the opposite of a benefit. I'm Michaela Weaver. Thank you very much for listening. See you next time.